What's happening outside right now? Matt Wentz, what you cooking up today?
Yeah, Danita cooking up a quiet day, which is hard to come by this time of year. It really is. But we're going to have just cloudy skies today. We had a few snow showers out east, but notice visibility is not bad this morning, and temperatures right where you'd expect to find them in the 30s here this morning. So in terms of your weather impact, we're going to fast forward to tomorrow. That's when we're expecting that well-advertised clipper system to move in. We'll have snow showers throughout the day, kind of on and off. I'm not expecting things to get too impactful during the day tomorrow. But then tomorrow night into Saturday, we'll have some lake effect snow for some, and that could be impactful, especially once the sun goes down. It's kind of a different ball game in terms of things sticking on area roadways. But for today, I know you're buttoning up all those last minute plans. Maybe you've got holiday parties this weekend and you got to do that last minute shopping. We look great. Cloudy skies. I mean, well, there's that, but weather-wise, we're great. We'll be in the 30s much of the day today. Notice how we're 30s area wide right now. We've got a bit of a breeze out of the northwest. I want to zoom into Avon Lake real quick because obviously that implosion, we're getting close to that. That wind is out of the northwest for Avon Lake, so that all the debris and dust and all that stuff is going to come inland. So a little bit different than what we're dealing with in July. Wind chill values outside in the 20s, so plan for that as you're heading on out. We've had a few little bursts of snow overnight last night, put down a quick coating, Geauga areas of Cuyahoga County. Much of that coming to an end. There's just not much moisture. We have cold air in place, but there's just not a lot of moisture coming across the lakes. You see just some very light lake effect snow showers. Most of that off Lake Erie, again, will come to an end as we deal with just kind of a cold day. And if you look at the country, for those traveling, I mean, we're fine all across the southern tier of the country. Intermountain West looking good as well. But then you get in the northern plains, there's a big old eyesore right in the middle of the country. This is a strong clipper system. It was more powerful the last 48 hours. They had real strong winds with this. This thing's starting to kind of weaken a little bit. It's still going to produce some gusty winds tomorrow, but in terms of the snow, the bulk of it is going to be in the northern Midwest, where they're expecting 4 to 8 inches across a wide, vast area of real estate. But for us here locally, well, we're not going to see too many impacts outside of this lake effect snow over the next couple days. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast: quiet today and cloudy. Tonight, quiet as well. Once we hit daybreak tomorrow, or a few hours before, that's when the clipper starts to arrive. So some snow for the morning rush hour tomorrow. Could have some bursts of that lay down a coating. Could get slick in spots, especially untreated roads tomorrow morning. Notice there's a lot of break in the action throughout the day as the thing pinwheels down towards the south. That pinwheel will eventually turn the wind off the lake, and there's where our lake effect potential begins. Tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, could get slick in spots, especially after sunset. And then as we get into the weekend, not everyone's going to see snow. Everyone's going to have cold air, but we are going to have a band that develops not just Lake Erie, but Huron as well. That could produce some heavier amounts where that waffles back and forth as we go throughout our Saturday, targeting mainly the primary snow belt as we go into Saturday. Could see a couple inches out there in slick travel for sure. Not a lot of snow on Friday, but then it'll start to pile up. Could see anywhere, I'm thinking anywhere from 2 to 6 inches by the time Saturday night rolls around. It's cold as we go over the weekend. We're back into the 20s. Long ranger forecast as we look at Christmas Day. Look at the range. We were 63 last year, 14 the year before, 60, 20, 50. So if you're doing the math, you think it's going to be a cold Christmas, right? Every other? Well, not the case. We're going to start to warm up. We get this system through here on Friday, and then we go quiet. So whatever snow we get this weekend needs to stick around. Could have some impactful weather Tuesday morning, Christmas Eve morning with a burst of snow, and then it showers around here on Christmas Day. In terms of snowpack, we're going to be melting it off, so we need to save it. Whatever's on the ground over the weekend is what's going to be on the ground on Christmas Day. In terms of snowfall in the year, we're running just a little bit below average, exception being the snow belt. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast: cold this weekend and then up into the 40s to near 50 after Christmas with some showers. Isabel?
All right, Matt, thank you.